At Smpte 2017, I'm with Bazza from Rotolight today, and we're going to be talking about the AEOS system. Nice to meet you.
Hello, how are you?
Not too bad.
Good.
Now, talk me through this.
Well, this is the AEOS. This is new to Rotolight's repertoire. It's 2 weeks young in Australia, so
Wow.
Australia are very lucky to get it so early.
So what about the US? Do they have it or not?
The US do, but literally we started shipping 2 weeks ago, so it's a
Okay,
very
right.
new light for us.
Wow.
This is unique in regards to its form factor and the ability of what it can actually do in the lighting industry. So anyway, this is a 1.5 centimeter wide light. It's lightweight, has integrated handles. It's V-lock powered, as you can see here. So I'm just going to connect this up to show it to you. And it also runs off DMX. Has some very unique features, which I'll run through, and I'll keep it nice and simple.
Okay, cool, easy.
But it's a nice portable light. You can see here, I'll turn the power down, but it's bicolor. So you can tune in your brightness, and you can tune in your color temperature as well. The form factor allows the lighting gaffer, or the photographer, or DOP, to move the light around and to position it as we're doing
Very
here.
easily too,
You can also mount it onto a C-stand or a tripod as well, but it's very lightweight, only 1.5 kilos.
Wow.
What's unique about this is the handles. It's the first light in the industry that actually has handles, so you can record a shoot on location, but for stills as well as motion picture, ENG, SNG, and film productions. If I just go into a couple of features here for you, this has, again, the world's first ability to do stills flash. So we can actually do...
So I could hook my flash system up to this and use it as well. So saying that, because it is a bi-light, it's obviously half-half in LEDs. Now, a lot of people are like, I should go and get this or I should go and get that. With this, how much power is the LEDs allowing through in lumens?
So in lumens, I can give it to you in lux.
In lux,
Lux is 5,750 lux.
Okay, and that's in both colours?
In both, yep.
Wow,
it has a high point, so the 54.
Yeah, and which distance away? Like, let's say 1.5 meters?
It's 3 feet.
Wow, okay, cool.
So yeah, it's about a meter.
That's pretty good.
It has a CRI of 96.
Wow.
And a TLCI of 91. So, which means that you don't do a lot of work in post. And the CRI, which is obviously great for the eye, what you can see, and TLCI, what the camera can see. Going into the flash mode here allows the end user to take stills, and also first, if you push the button in, you can dial in your color temperature, and it will flash at that color temperature.
Right. So
Most flashes shoot at a very high daylight rate, 7,000 to 8,000 Kelvin.
You can't change it.
And you've got to warm them up with filters. But here, you can dial it in. Again, it's a world first.
So with this, what sort of flash system do you have to have? Do I have to go and get another system or something?
No, you can use this. Just get a good trigger system with your car. With your Canon. If you're using an EOS 5D or a Nikon, you can use that trigger system and you can shoot away, and it becomes a remote system. And again, RF triggers, which is perfect.
Right, so you could hook, how many of these could you hook up?
215.
Wow, okay.
So you can daisy chain them off through the DMX.
Right, okay, cool.
But it just gives the user a bit more control and flexibility to use on location.
With a DMX, what sort of control? Do we have like the control of the light, the flash, any of that?
Not so much the flash, but the light and the color temperature and the brightness. And some of the features. So if we go into a special effects menu just briefly, so go to SFX, press the button, we go to lightning mode here. So again, if you want to replicate lightning on a movie using a flicker box, this is a good little feature for it. You can adjust the flicker ratio and the brightness of it. It can be triggered either remotely or manually. You go to trigger mode, it comes up the word trigger, and you'll press this on director's cue, and it will fire that onto set, which is very, very good. Also quite unique to AEOS, to Rotolight, is a very good feature called f-stop aperture dimming, or true aperture dimming. You'll set your ISO, you'll then set your exposure, you'll then set your subject in feet from where the light is, press the button and it calculates it. Here's f0.0, but obviously it will calculate it so it doesn't come overexposed.
Right. So it's just basically all that camera settings, you can control basically that stuff on
the light.
there.
Correct.
So it's helping you out when you're actually not in post to say, okay, as soon as I got the camera ready, I don't need to really set it up. It's already set up.
And that's the most important thing. You know, there's a lot of lighting manufacturers, which we see here at Smpte and around the world. We do tour extensively to see and how we can develop our products and make them, improve the quality of them. What we do at Rotolight is that we do spend a lot of time in the color labs, making sure that we do produce a good quality light. Our chairman and our directors spend a lot of time looking about how they can improve every single LED so it improves the output. And people might say, light is light. It might well be, but on film or on camera is when it can affect a whole image. So I'm talking about the quality at the end of the day.
Okay, cool. Now I can see a USB port there. It's just making me wonder what's that for. Like
The USB, so if we produce more firmware upgrades, we'll then notify the user. We'll say, hey, we can upgrade this. So we might send you a data packet down the line, and it'll go straight into it. So we've obviously programmed the lights to do things in regards to special effects. If they might introduce another special effect that we think is relevant, we'll release it. So it'll be an update for the product as well.
Cool.
But it's lightweight, it's flexible, and it's affordable.
It's pretty good. And I can see you can put in a wide flash trigger in there as well.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah, which is nice. You can see how easy this is. It's pretty light on the hand. Now, obviously, we can power it as well, which is good.
Yes.
Now, obviously, in how light it is, what sort of accessories can we go with it?
Barn doors.
Barn doors,
So they will bolt on the 4 points. We have a softbox under development.
Okay.
We have rain covers under development.
Right, okay.
But the barn doors, I'm told, are now shipping as well.
Wow, okay.
So that's good.
Roughly how much would those be?
Gosh, barn doors Australian will be approximately about $290 to $300.
Okay, cool. And what's that basically? It's just basically a barn door kit. Does it come with any gels or anything?
No, we actually supply gels with this.
Okay,
so
cool.
the gels pack we have.
So does this come with something like that bag that we've got over there?
This is from a 2-light kit.
Okay, cool.
So, but we do actually supply gels. So here's the filter pack that AEOS comes with. It's a standard filter pack, but the standard filter we have here, you can really show this on camera. We have a 216 diffusion, a 250 half diffusion, a 184 cosmetic peach, so it just softens makeup on the talent, and a 279 8th magenta or minus green.
Right.
So if you're shooting under artificial light, you won't get that kind of green casting, which is quite exactly. But it's a nice standard filter pack. We also have a special effects filter pack.
Okay.
So if people want to be more creative, there's a special effect accessory. There's 10 filters in a big album sleeve, and they bolt onto the front here.
Right, and I can see obviously you've got a hard shell here. Can you get that replaced? Is there
This bit here, this outer ring, is actually the filter cover.
Right, okay.
That does twist off, and the filter gels come underneath it, and then you can replace it if it gets damaged.
Which is nice. It's a hard plastic, which is perfect as well. But yeah, I think overall as a product itself, I'm actually going to call it a smart light because it's got so many smart functions in, like, obviously you were saying before about all the different lights that are out there. They're really just a light. It's got that engineering that obviously these don't have, and it's like these are giving you everything.
Absolutely.
While those guys engineer the light, they give you a really nice light, but they forget about the user, the person that wants to use it for everything, but can't afford to go and get heaps and heaps of lights. So, but you've put in a package here, 2 really durable knobs, really lightweight. You can put basically any V-lock to a battery, I'm guessing there as well. Now, obviously, can we charge off this? So if I had a V-lock here, can I just basically chuck it in, and then I have to move it? Could I just...
We wouldn't recommend charging off it, so we'd say if the V-lock is flat, replace it and put a new power one on there.
Cool. So, but I could have it plugged in, and then if I need to quickly move it, I can just keep that on and it'll straight away.
Yeah.
So will it turn off or anything between going from the battery to the power?
No. If the power was in there, it will be constantly powered.
Okay.
But it will detect when the power is coming through.
Yeah, perfect. Easy. Okay then.
Good all-rounder. We're really happy with it. It is the perfect light, we believe, for stills and motion picture and broadcast work, and we hope it's going to do really, really well here in Australia.
Okay then. Well, thank you, Bazza.
Not a problem, mate.
That was at the Rotolight booth with Bazza. Hope you enjoyed the rest of your conference, and we'll see you next time. See ya.
Yeah.